everybody, Mikerowchip here, playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is Tidewater Point, episode 101. Yes, sir, we're here with Thomas. That's where we left off in episode 100, and he is cutting up this inbound. He's got some cars here, and he's got the rest of the cut right here that he has to go through on that track right there. All right. Now, there was somebody on the inbound, right? That's why we couldn't do it from the inbound? Yeah. And someone also brought up a good point, and that was these cars here that I have on here that are underneath the gantry. Not a good idea because that affects the next signal down the road. So I should push those back. And I will do that. What track is that? That's track 1. And where's track 1 going to? I don't know. What do I do? It's going to River Point. I believe we have some more going to River Point, right? Is anything in here? Let's see. River Point container. This one right here is. Why did I not put that on? Or did it fill up? Is that what happened? I think that's what happened, isn't it? There's no more room on this track, is there? No, sir. All right, so what we're going to do then is we're going to start filling up track 2, which is what this engine's sitting on, but there's room, right? Yeah, there's some room. So that's track 2. So what we're going to do is we are going to grab Chachi. How much could I move this one back under the gantry, do you think? That Burlington Northern TOFC. Let me go back here and look again. Oh, yeah. I'm going to say yeah. Okay, so we're going to back it up just a little bit more and then pull those first 2 off and then stick all 3 of those on there. Because that one person who made that suggestion, I think that's a really good suggestion. They should be under the gantry, on the other side of the gantry, not on the side they're on now. All right, so let's put her back in reverse. Is everything released? Everything's released. Couple toots and we're off. Here he comes. We got it. Speed immediately drops down to 0 because of all the extra weight. So we're going to give it... Oh, no, the... Okay, let's release those brakes again. I said it was on initial. So we got to wait for these to charge just a little bit. Do I have it? I don't... What? Okay, put it in 1 now. We're getting some movement, but not a lot. So let's put it in 2. Okay, we want to get it behind that signal. Is what we want to do. Of course, I won't be able to tell by the indication. I'm assuming it comes right down onto here. Let's get it out of the shadow. The shadow of the... Okay. Bring that to a stop. Now let's check again at the other end to make sure. This is the inbound track right here. We definitely need that clear. Oh yeah, we got plenty of clearance. I'm confident that that's going to be good. Alrighty, back up front here now. We are going to make a cut right here. So we're going to have to apply, release the independent brake, then apply the train brake, right? Yeah, to full. Let that brake engage. There we go. Brake engaged. And now we are going to release the brake. Put her in forward. Now we're going to put the rest of these on track 2. Which is also marked... the thing's still coming up. There we go. Which is also marked for River Point. Way back when I foresaw... Is that a word? I guessed that there would be a lot of cars going to River Point when I first set this up, and that has been the case. All right. So now all three of these on the back end are going to River Point. Is that right? River Point, River Point, River Point. And then Purdue Grains is also going to River Point. Kellogg is also going to River Point. River Point. So all of this is going to River Point except for the front two tankers. Okay. So this whole stretch. I'm hoping we don't run out of room here on track 2 with that train sitting there waiting to get onto the Tidewater dock. And what are those trains doing on that? Would you hurry up on the Tidewater dock? Jeez. You're ruining it for everybody. I'm going to say everybody, but it kind of went everybody because it was like a combination of buddy and one. So that's what happened there. All right, there we go. Now let's put it in reverse. And these are going to River Point, right? There's no other place for these to go except River Point. Okay, we're getting nothing at notch 1. Let's get notch 2 rolling. Come on, buddy. You can do it. What's this mean? Is that sand? Why are we sanding right now? Don't sand. Is that what that is? Sand, right? What the heck is that right there? Oh, it's the independent brake, you mo. All right. It's the train brake, you. Yep. Okay. So yeah. So everything except for these first 2 ethanol tankers is going on to this track. We're going to want to get it back underneath or past the gantry. Yeah, sure. Love those long pauses like that when I'm talking. We wouldn't have those long pauses. Oh yeah, no. Keep that up. Keep that up. If Smiling Jimmy were to help me out, but he never does, so. Wasn't exactly where I want to stop it, but don't make a difference. We're coming back to this track anywho. So what's the difference? Let's put that to full. Bring that down. Then we will disconnect. And then we're going to go forward. Now, these are going to Tidewater Dock. And that is down below, right? Yeah, that's down below on track 5 and track 6. So let's put this back into forward. Release the handbrake or the train brake. Go ahead and throttle up. Brakes weren't completely off yet, but that's it. It'll warm them up. It'll warm the brakes up. All right, so I don't need this anymore because I know both these are going on temporarily on the track 4. Now, are we going to hit that intersection? That's why I got the bell on. I'm thinking we're going to. We may not. Now I'm thinking we're not going to. If I brake quick enough. Yeah, we're not. We're not going to hit that. Well, probably. We're definitely encroaching on it, to say the least. Okay, put it in reverse. Drop off the brake. Here we go. I thought this was the sand because the sand was right above it. That's not very smart. Now, in my defense, I'm now playing 3 different train games. Right? There's differences between them. So, is anybody buying that excuse? If not, then let me know what excuse you would buy, and I'll use that one. Okay, you can kill the bell now. Thank you very much. All right, now let's be careful here. I don't want to come in too hot. I think last episode we had two cars come together at about 13 mile an hour, if I remember correctly. Maybe it was a different series. I don't know. I thought it was this one, though. Here we go. Coming in nice and slow. Don't you know? These tankers we're hooking onto are also going into the lower yard. So it works out nice that all these cars are going to the same place, doesn't it? Okay. This time we don't need to do the independent brake because we got to set these brakes all the way off. Or I should say all the way on. Just like that. How much? Thank you. They are on. There we go. Forgot who I am, so I had to click on it again. Release that. Put me in forward. And away we go. Now we're going to go all the way back to the bypass track to pick up our next part of the cut. I think we're going to pick up just the rest of it now. And I think it's all going to Riverport. I'm pretty sure. But I could be wrong. Alrighty. Of course, that person said I should keep them on this side of the gantry. Makes sense to me. But now if I put them over here, just as a... What do you suppose? But then I put these so they're like this, you know? So they're not going onto this track. Does that change the signal? The affecting of the signal down the line? You know, would it affect the signal in real life? Or in the game at least? Yeah, I'm not sure. Alrighty. Independent brake, stop us right here. Now we're going to back up. And away we go. And someone also made the comment on this series about, boy, I should have pulled the horn there, right? But about getting more variety in our power. Specifically, they were asking for Norfolk Southern. So I might go over to Jointed Rail and download some more of their Norfolk Southerns, and maybe in the next inbound. And of course, I always say no promises because am I going to remember that? I'm going to try to remember it. That doesn't mean I will. Okay. So River Point Container. No, the Harley Brothers. That's here. That's at Tidewater Dock. So the first set of cars are going on to track 4. All right, let's go back up forward now. Gotta stop hitting the mic with my mic boom with my arm. No, okay, that's wrong. There should have been 2 there. Here, we'll do a subtract 1. There you go. That's how that works, isn't it? Here we go. Coupler strain is nice and low, so we can put it in notch 2. Not the too long, short and long that I'm used to doing, but I don't think in any kind of regulation that stipulates you have to do that. I don't think it does. Not that I'm, not that I work for any companies I wouldn't know, but I thought I remember watching a couple ones where it says, you know, different engineers have different horns, and you know, the important thing is to sound the horn when you're a certain distance away. And the only rule I know of, anyway, is to sound the horn until you're halfway across the intersection. Then you can stop. This should all be set right back to track 4 because we just came from there. Yeah, we'll put these on track 4 first. I'm going to come back, put these on track 2, these containers. Here we go. Alrighty. Start applying some independent brakes, see what kind of response we're going to get. It's pretty good. This is a pretty short clear on this one. Yeah, it is a real short clear. Okay, throw it in to reversed. The reverser in reverse. Blow the horn the right number of times this time. And here we go. Got movement. We can put it in 2. Let's ride them in this time. So these are going to track 4 because they're going on the River Point dock. And River Point dock. I mean the Tidewater dock, and the Tidewater dock is in the lower yard. I'm not going to need this because I know where everything's going now. There we go. The two shorts, or I'm sorry, the two longs, a short and a long, I think is just very traditional. It's what railroaders have been doing for countless years. Well, I suppose not countless. But then again, I'm not sure when they would have started. You know, railroading was around like, what, in the 1830s, I think, right? Is when it first started here in the United States, anyway. The 1830s with the grasshopper, I think. And so, you know, when did they start blowing the whistle like that? Now that I don't know. You wouldn't think right when they came out, right? I mean, okay, but I would think that I should not have been using the train brake there. Not two. Put back in notch 2. Nope, notch 2. There you go. Yeah, I mean, were there that many level crossings back then? Of course, back then, safety, I joke sometimes and say, you know, safety third. But back then, I don't think safety was even had a number. I think safety was like, well, be smart and look out on your own. Which is, you know, not a good way to run anything. Okay. There we go. Oh, the train brake's on full because we just hooked onto the ones that we bled the brakes out of. The air out of the brakes, I should say. So I'm waiting to recharge there on the bottom. Waiting to get both those numbers. Got to be near 90. There it is. Start backing it up now. Comes. We're just looking to get all these rail boxes past the switch that's right here. We'll give it a little more juice. I may have mentioned this before, but I've been to the Pennsylvania coal mines, ones that have been abandoned that they don't use anymore. And they had pictures of the guys working, and they had kids working in the mines. And, you know, the amount of danger that was down in those mines was just crazy. Some of the stories they told us, you're like, well, gee, didn't anybody think about, you know, maybe implementing some safety features? And the answer to that was a resounding no. No one really did. Until much later. Nowadays, they're much, much safer. Sure, accidents still happen, and some companies aren't so good about it. But, yeah, they're much, much safer than they used to be. Let's put it on full. All right, brakes look good. Yep, now we're going to come up here. And we're going to take the brakes back off. Put the reverser into forward. I really like my rail driver. Have I mentioned that before? I'm sure I have. Okay. It's a fun little toy. Yes, it is. Okay, back the other way. That's the switch right there. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's the switch after that switch. In fact, let's go down to that switch. Yeah. Let's see. Where is switch 2? Right here? There it is. Tidewater 2. There we go. Independent brake is not able to handle it on its own, so we'll give it some train brake there. There we go. That worked better. Now we'll throw it in reverse. Continue along our merry way. Is it moving? I don't know. I can't see it. It is. Okay. Did I switch? Did I throw this? I did. Okay, this time we're going to try to stop it more evenly with this. Get that first well car to kind of match up with this one right here. That's the dream. See if I can make the dream the reality. Okay, a little bit more. There we go. Trying to tease that independent up a little bit. There we go. And release the train brake on the rest of the cut. Wait for it to charge. It charges pretty quickly, even on longer cuts. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but it does do that. We got movement. Let's go with notch 2. Now we're going to fit all these on here. Where's that train? I think so. I can see the train's light. The train's right there. I think we're going to be all right. Yeah, I think so. We're going to just push it back like it is all right. So after we get done with these, then we're going to pick up all those cars that we've been shuffling on to track 4, and we're going to run them down to the lower yard. And that'll be the end of Thomas's turn. Will we finish Thomas's turn before we get to the end of the video? Probably. Probably is going to be my guess. Okay, I just teased the train brake there. All right, come on back a little bit further, a little bit further. You can do it. A little bit more. Give it a little bit of throttle. There we go. There we go. I like that. That was good. Kill the bell. Train brakes on full. There we go. Back up here to Thomas. And let's put her in forward. Here we go. Here we are. Hey. Let's go grab that cut on track 4. Take it down to the lower yard, baby. Here we go. Okay, it'll go this way, and then it'll go this way, then it'll go this way. That's right. We got a lot of cars to go down there. It's a sizable cut. It's sizable. Alrighty. Hook onto this with our slug. That's sluggerific. I forgot who I am. Click on him again. Now continue backwards. Oh no, we got a train brakes on full. There we go. Recharge. And we got to continue backward now. There he goes. Notch 2. I think you just said releasing the handbrake. Does the game automatically apply the handbrakes? Okay, so stop there. Now let's take a look again at our... We got the Harley Brothers, Tidewater Ethanol, Tidewater Diesel. Yeah, this whole thing is going on at Tidewater Dock. Alrighty. And put her into forward now. I already threw that switch. Here we go. Alright, let's check the ones going down this way now. These should already be set as well. They're sure not, though. Okay. Beautiful. To the right we go. Engine sound. I really like that engine sound. That's cool. The level crossing up here. The gates are already down. But that's only because the gates are always down. Now, is that a green signal over here? I think it is. I don't have any trains running through. Oh, that's my green signal. Okay. I thought it was on the other track. There we go. Now we're going to come over here. And we're going to kill the throttle. Very good. Whoop, whoop. I don't like this angle. There, that's a better angle. Every one of these cars is full. The ethanols, the box cars, all the diesels. Got a nice roll going right now with these. So I'm not going to apply any brake or throttle or anything. Now we are losing speed, and our coupler strain is going up. I'll have to look it up. What's the maximum coupler strain that a typical coupler can do before it breaks? Before it becomes, you know, a danger Will Robinson situation. We may have to add a little throttle here now. Go. All right. Now let's put on some independent brake. There we go. Nice, quick, clear. Now this one here is going whar. These on the end are going to Tidewater diesel. Are they all going to the Tidewater dock? Yeah. Didn't I already say that? All right, Tidewater dock is either track 5 or track 6. And what do we got here? Do we got any room down here whatsoever? Here's track 5. Oh, yeah, we might be able to fit them on there. Track 6 now is actually being occupied by a train waiting to get down into, surprise, surprise, the Tidewater dock area. We might be able to fit all of them on there. Let's give it a shot. So we're going to go this way, nope, this way, and then that a ways. Right? That's right. Okay. This one I just sent it to. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Let's grab onto this guy. Throw it in reverse. Release the independent. Here we go. We'll keep it at 15 miles an hour. That seems like a reasonable speed. Alrighty. I hope every time I'm hitting my microphone arm, it's not going boom in the microphone. I seem to be hitting it a lot this time. I normally don't hit it ever. I'm reaching over to do the horn, and that's what I'm hitting it. I think I have my arm positioned incorrectly. That's why. It's in a bad spot. I keep hitting it. Okay, let's switch over to this side now. That is one big crane there. All right, let's ease off on the throttle. Put it back in idle, as a matter of fact. If you're putting it back in idle, can you still say ease off? Ease off sounds like you're not going to 0, you're just not going as fast. But I suppose that's open to interpretation. Here we go. We're going to put a little independent on here now. Slow our roll here just a little bit. Okay, I'm putting on a lot of independent. We're going to put on some train brake. Just not going to stop in time. There we go. Release all the brakes. I was trying desperately not to add too much. Rethrottling now, so I added too much. Too much breakage. But we're going to hit perfect. There we go. Brakes are charging. This one is not. Okay, take that back down. Charge, brake, charge. The flow is working. Well, I got to do this. Release it. There it goes. Okay, continuing backwards now. Continuing a little bit more. Just release the handbrake. Not moving fast, but I get it. This is a long cut. Okay, we'll put it notch 3. Now, how much do we have to move on to here? Maybe more than we can handle. Oh, no, not those. Still got a lot of track here. We have I don't know if a lot might be overstating it. Okay, so we'll put it like that. Now, if it blocks some other switches down there, we may have to say to ourselves, I'm okay with that. I'm not sure where else we're going to put them. We'd have to move this guy out of the way. We already got 2 trains sitting in the upper yard waiting to come down here. I'm hoping that soon that whoever's on the Tidewater dock, I forget. It's in my spreadsheet, but I'm not looking it up right now. I'm just hoping that somebody clears that dock soon so we can get some other people down there. All right. There we go. Well, this is the track right here. This is the track that goes up to the engine shed, so I want to make sure that's clear. Move that front boxcar about right here, so should be good. There we go. A little bit further than I wanted to, but let's see where that leaves us. Is he around the corner? Oh, no, he's really good. He's really good, although we've really run out of track speed. Let's put that all the way up to full now. Oh, yeah, the brakes look like they're fully on. So now we will release that. We will decouple. And now we will move forward. All right, let's see where we are here. There we go. Perfektenschlag. All right, there it is. Okay, so that is the end of Thomas's turn. He has done all the drilling he needs to do. Put you guys on pause. I'll figure out what we're doing next. So now we're here with Philippe in his SD80 Mac, as you can see in the lower left-hand corner. And he is working the River Point Refinery, where he was told to pick up some diesel. And that's what he's doing. Now, he's filled 12 cars. Let's see. Yeah. 12 he's got are from here back, all of these here. So we move it so the next 4 can be filled. And I'm thinking we're going to fit 4 cars here. So this should be a pretty quick turn for Philippe. Let's see here now. Yeah, how am I going to... Not turning on the commodities. How am I going to tell? Let's do it like this. All right. Now, which way am I going to? Am I going forward? I think I'm going forward. Oh, yeah, I am. I remember now. Okay, so we're going forward. Let's do this. There we go. Take that off. Take that off. Put it in forward. Here we go. Just waiting for the brakes to charge now. coming up. That's enough. Here we go. So this one is number 1. This one's full. This one here is number 2. It's full. This one here, number 3, is full. The one behind it is also full. So I got to keep track of this now. This is number 2 full right here. Got another notch. This is number 3 full. There's number 4 full. Here's the first empty right there. Okay. Hey, don't move away. Okay, about right there. Still can hook up a hose here, right? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, look. And we're good on this end, too. So now he's got the next 4 in line. And how much room do we have left now? We don't have room for another 4, I'll tell you that one, right? What the heck are these things right here? What are they doing? Are they gasifying something? I don't know. They got lights at the top, though. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what those things are doing. But anywho... that is the end of Philippe's quick turn. We're going to put you guys on pause, figure out what we're doing next. And now we're here with Jeff in River Point. He's supposed to be cutting up this one that's on the inbound here, but I think the problem is going to be that we got nowhere to put him, right? Pretty sure. We already figured this out last time. Let's try to see if we figure it out again. So here... yeah, we got all these going to River Point TOFC. What? How come these are none? I don't know. All right, so the River Point TOFC, the River Point Parks are going to be track 7 and 8. So let's take a look at track 7 and track 8, which I think both have engines in them. Here's track 7. No, track 8 does. Not track 7, but is track 7 totally full? Well, we might be able to fit. If we had this conversation already, we might be able to fit. If I put that like that, right? We might be able to fit 1 or 2 on there. Ha-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's what I want to say to you right now. Because, where's our marker here? There's the marker right there. Is it already past the marker? It is not. All right, so how many would we be able to fit on here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if we foul out these switches here. So, I feel like we've done this already, but 5. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these 3 here... are none, none, and none. Why are those 3 none? They were probably put up here before. Yeah, and I just never... This is kind of like a reclassification track. I never reclassified. But let me put you guys on pause. I'm going to reclassify those 3. Okay, so I quickly reclassified them. Now, these 2 are going to Wicks Lumber, which is track 5, which has an engine sitting on it. So we're not going to move them there. This one, however, is going to Purdue Grains. It's empty. So this one, I mean, there is actually, over here at the very crowded Purdue Grains yard, storage yard, there's definitely room right here. We could stick him on that track right there. So let's do that. Let's move Jeff over. Forgot I'm Jeff. All right. Remember me? I'm the guy who actually does all the work. Okay. So let's put it in forward. Take off this. Take off this. There we go. And let's head forward. So we're going to go over to the inbound track, which is this one right here. Yep. Okay, so we're just going to clear this switch right here. Here we go. You know, this inbound, normally I'd cut them up right when they come in like I did over in Tidewater with Thomas, but there's just no room for stuff. So I'm keeping them on that track until there's room for stuff. We can't have any more inbound trains here until we get that done. Inbound trains on this side. On the Tidewater side, we still got rooms. We can do it there, although we're running out of room over there, too. Here we go. Go this way and then this way. Now I got the Sniffles. Come on, Sniffles, cut me some slack. All right, here he comes with a slug. Oh, boy. We made it. He hit it about 5. That was close. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to turn the train brake on all the way up to full because I want to come over here and I want to disconnect it right here. Right? Because this is, we're going to leave these 2 bulkheads here. Here we go. Now we'll release the train brake, put it forward. Charging, charging. Here we go. All right, now where we're going is we're going to put this one onto here, this one onto here, right? Yep. Yep. Okay. It was yellow for a second. It says approach on it. Oh, it still is yellow. Okay. It looked red to me. It's very important to be able to distinguish colors, see, in this game, because could run you in a little bit of trouble if you think you see a green when actually you're looking at a red. That would be bad. Alrighty. Even with that slug, we're not breaking as fast as I would like. Of course, do all slugs have brakes on them? Maybe they all don't. I don't know. Okay, I really laid heavy on the brakes there. Is that right? I think so. Okay, now we're going to reverse it. We're rolling forward now. Oh, no. Back it up. Back it up. That's that hill. It's that hill. Are we rolling forward? Yeah, we are. Come on, engine. You can do it. Come on, G off. There you go, buddy. Okay, now he's got to roll in the right direction. So we're going to go this way, and then this way. That's right. And then we're going to turn on to here. And then we're going to go down here. Under the bridge. Over the level crossing this way. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to go this way. I forgot. All right, so we're going to go this way. Then we're going to come this way. Then we're going to come this way. We're going to go over here. There we go. And onto there right there. Okay, very good. Let's run back to that Purdue Grains one here. No, it is marked for Purdue Grains, right? Yes, it is. We got a winner. And then, like I said, then we can take about 5 of these or so. And now that I pulled more than 5, I'm just going to keep pushing them on there until it get as many on there as I can. Onto track 5. Strike that. Onto track 7. Round we come. Alrighty. Barely hear the bell, but the bell is engaged. There we go. Okay, let's start putting on some independent brake here. See if we can't independent our way back down to about 5 miles an hour. I think this track dead ends, if I'm not mistaken. There's a buffer at the far end, so we really don't want to hit this very hard. That could be disaster. A bit more now. It slowed us down pretty good. 5, 4. Oh, this looks real good now. I'm happy with the speed I've arrived at. There we go. It's a cool looking truck right there. There we go. It looks like we're right up against the buffer over there, does it not? Hopefully we don't derail. Stop, 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 stop. Are we right on this buffer here? Oh, no, we got a little room. We should probably pull forward just a little bit, though. Let's just squeak it forward here. That made me very nervous. Give us a little more room so that the next one... Of course, I don't think we'll fit another car on here. I think this track has now been fully packed. We want to at least leave like a quarter car length here, right? All right, that should be good right there. Now full train brakes. We want them to all come to a complete stop. Yeah. That's plenty of room there. Perfect. Let's decouple. Yep. Pull forward again. The brakes come off. Well, I got it in throttle, even though the brakes still on. There we go. Okay, but looking over at the time, folks, we have hit the butter zone. Yep, that's it. That's as far as we can go. So in the episode of 102, we'll take all these cars over to track 7, see how many we can fit on there, and that'll be the end of gesture. Hope you guys had fun. This was a good one for me. I know I say that for all of them, but they really are. Some of them I really like. Some of them I have a really good time. So I guess I could say I didn't have a really good time. I just had a good time. You know, it was a lot of fun driving the trains around. Okay. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that this water tower is, well, I know, I suppose it could be supplying water over here. I was going to say this water tower is out in the middle of nowhere, not near any houses or a village or anything, but it could be supplying water over here. If you don't like how indecisive I am about this water tower, well, this just may not be the channel for you.